The big question, would you buy to let, buy to live, or does Leeds need more investment before you even think about it? Right, let's have a butchers and see what I go on. This is an auction property. Always check the legal pack as well as auction fees. You may have additional costs and other property problems. Today, we are viewing a leasehold second floor apartment with 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. The free parking is around the back, and there is no outside space with the property. From Leeds city centre, it is roughly a 20-minute drive and 35 minutes on the bus. There is no storage in the apartment. The EPC rating for this property is an E, so you know you got some work to do to raise that rating. The buyer is required to pay to the seller an engrossment fee of £200 plus VAT. This is a school conversion. Farrar Court was previously Broad Lane Middle School. The school opened on the 1st of October 1900 with space for 650 pupils. The school closed its doors in the summer of 1992, then converted to flats a few years later. There were separate entrances for boys and girls and a separate infant school entrance. Just filmed is what would have been the boys' entrance, but the property is at the back through what would have been the girls' entrance. By the 60s, the sex segregation was discontinued and the classes were mixed. The houses is where the playground would have been. You'll see that later. Being a leasehold property, first thing, our priority question: is the property EWS1 compliant? I highly doubt it needs it, but double check with your solicitor as a question is cheaper than a bill. Gosh, look at that. That's a really lovely view while you're doing the dishes. The property is ready to move into. The lease is 99 years from January 1998, roughly 72 years unexpired. Oh, there's a spot above her. The lease is less than 80 years, and there is no Section 42 notice in the legals. So the buyer is going to have to own the property for 2 years before they can extend the lease. Long thing. According to the lease extension calculator online, it's going to cost roughly 11 grand to extend the lease. The ground rent is £75 per annum and the service charge is 1,694 pence per annum. You know, that's expensive, considering there's no lift. This bedroom is massive. It is a really good, lovely, chunky size bedroom. Absolutely get a king size bed in here. The ground rent and service charge is roughly £140 per month. First time buyers, what are you thinking? It's a good size apartment. Unless otherwise stated, the property will come with the furniture and you'll need to double check in the legal pack to confirm. There is no central heating, but it does have storage heaters. So we have loft access to get your bits and bobs, your old Christmas trees, anything that you're not using on a daily basis. There's no bath in the bathroom, so there's just a shower. So it's not necessarily family friendly, because families are going to want a bath. Would you change it, or would you just leave it? Would you add in a bath, or are you good with just showers? Some people like a soak, some people not so much. Landlords, we are up north. Do you think we will get a 10% gross yield on this apartment? Looking at rentals, what are 2 beds in the local area on the market for? Let's have a cheeky look at what we can get on a short-term rental for one night with 4 guests. Let's do the Jim Jam test. Is a local shop close enough to pop in our Jim Jams on a Sunday morning? Looking at sales, what are 2 beds in the local area on the market for? So all these houses is where the playground would have been. The apartment is roughly 2 minutes from the bus stop. Oh, look at this massive park. This is really lovely. Who loves parks? It's so lovely to have a park just seconds away from your house. You can go for a run, take the dogs for a walk. Oh, that's a lovely, nice sized park on your doorstep. This area in this little spot, in this little patch, has some absolutely stunning properties. And we have our shop. If we keep walking for a few more minutes, we will get to the Bramley Centre. Let's have a look at the sales history of the property and if the property sold.